Alright, what is up guys, Ajax here, and today I'm going to be going over Outlast Insane Difficulty. Now, the one thing that's way different than the different difficulties is your camera. You start off, I mean, you only have 2 batteries, so you have to use them wisely. Now, in this tutorial, I'm going to be going over each chapter and how to get past it. And I'm going to go into detail on how to do that. Now, in this tutorial, it may look like that I'm just, you know, playing it a little bit faster. I wouldn't recommend you rush through it. Like, I'm just used to speedrunning the game, so I already know what's going to be coming up and stuff like that. So, just, I mean, if you're, you know, I just recommend you take it slow, because, you know, there's some enemies that can one-hit kill you. So anyways, we're going to start off. We're going to go... We're just going to play it normally. We're just going to run to the front of the asylum. Well, the side of the asylum. Nothing around here is going to get us yet. There is a ladder right there, which is what you normally use to climb up, but you can run over here, jump up, and it's a little bit faster of a way to get up. So you don't need to use your camera right here. You can see the light. Just go to that door. You can go around that couch if you want. I just jump over it. So if you go in this room here, there's a battery right in this drawer. And if you pick it up, you can see now that we got 2 batteries. So we are good to go for the rest of the game. You're gonna want to turn left here, go down this vent, drop down. Now in this part, you can use your camera if you want. You're gonna have a big jump scare here. You can use your camera in this part if you want, but really all you need to do is just, you know, follow the bookshelf. You know, use it as a guide, turn. And then you can get to the end of the library like that. You will see Chris Walker when you come out of the library. Don't worry. He goes into this room, and, you know, even though the door is closed, you can just freaking try to open it all you want, but it's not gonna, the door is not gonna budge. You're fine. He is a one-hit death, so so you gotta be very careful of that. You know, and there are some enemies where you're gonna be able to run past them, you know, because it takes 2 hits to kill you, but if you do that, just be very careful. But yeah.
I see. Merciful God.
This part right here is pretty safe as well.
You have a calling.
So alright, so now we're in the main part of admin. So now what we're gonna do is go this way here. Go through this door and down this hallway. I'm gonna go past the wheelchair guy. And these people can't hurt you. Like, they're actually all blind, I think. So we go over to this guy. We grab the key card here, and now we're gonna go all the way back. We're gonna go to this wheelchair guy. The wheelchair guy can't hurt you either. That's an intended cutscene, so it'll be completely fun. Gonna run past him. And we are going to go to the security room. Now this is where, alright, so you go to the keyboard. Now this is where you have your first encounter with Chris Walker. Well, maybe not the first encounter, but this is where the game, you know, throws your first threat your way. So as you can see that shadow, and there's Chris Walker coming down the hallway. I would recommend going into the right locker, because he always checks the left locker. So yeah, just let him check the left locker. You don't have to rush it. Sometimes they'll even check the keyboard, and then just let him walk down the hallway. You know, this isn't a speed run, you know. You're just so, you know, this isn't a race. Just let him go down the hallway a little bit, and then run out of the room. Now when you alert him, just run down the hallway, run down these stairs, run through this door, and squeeze through this gap. So after you squeeze through this gap, you're completely safe, and Chris Walker's not gonna get you. There is a variant down here though, and this is the first place where you have to use your camera. So turn on your night vision here, and we're gonna turn on the generators. So first off, you're gonna go into this room, turn on this generator, and then you're gonna go straight across, turn on this generator. Now after the first generator, oh yeah, and you can like hide right here if you want to, and just let him pass. And then you're gonna run down this hallway, take a right, and you're gonna go all the way down here. Then you're gonna flip the switch that turns the power on. And what I would suggest you do is, he's gonna come down this hallway, so you don't want to rush it. Yep. So just stand on, like, right by the door and let him knock down the door. And he'll come right past you. When he knocks down the door, and I suggest you keep your camera on. Just run out as fast as you can. Just keep running and go to this panel here and hit the button. Now you can turn off your camera when you get into this hallway. Keep running, go through this door, and squeeze through the gap. Once you squeeze through this gap, you are completely out of danger, and he cannot chase you anymore. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the security room. And this will be the end of the admin chapter. So yeah, pretty simple stuff so far.
I'm sorry, my son.
They don't really throw a lot at you
I didn't want to have to do this to you.
in the first chapter, but they will start, you know, piling it on as the chapters go on.
Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers.
And if you do run out of battery and you accidentally use too much, there are other places. So like, you know, that one battery that we picked up at the beginning of the tutorial, or the beginning of the game, is not the only battery in the game, so you don't have to worry about that. But I do recommend, since there's only 2 in the camera at a time, I just recommend that y'all just be very aware of how much battery that you're using, or just be very careful with how much battery that you're using, because yeah, because there might be areas that, you know, you might run out of battery and it will be dark, and when it's dark you can just you can't see anything. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is you can either jump over this railing, or you can come down these stairs, and I'm gonna go down these stairs since this is just a casual playthrough. So we're gonna go to this second door, so not this first door, but this second door, and we don't need our camera here. We can just, you know, go through this gap and kind of see some light here, and you can turn on your camera if you want, but all you have to do is just walk forward, jump, and then turn around. These people will not hurt you. You know, they're just gonna stand there. Alright, so we're gonna go this way, come around here, and go on this ledge here. Alright, so we're gonna run down this hallway, take a right here, and go into this Contamination Chamber. So prison is where it starts to, like, kind of pick up. Now this guy's not gonna hurt you either. Alright, so here's the difference on normal and insane. So insane, you're gonna wanna, you know, open this door. Now if you're playing it casually, even on normal, you might want to do this as well. And you're gonna want to hide into this locker right here. I mean, you can hide into either one if you want. It doesn't really matter, because if you make it here fast enough, like, the variant's not gonna check the lockers. But we're just gonna hide in the left locker.
Shut up! Let me think for a minute. Quiet.
Alright, so this guy, he's not gonna come out until you press a button that's in a room. So you're completely fine right now. Alright, so we're gonna go around this hallway, open up this door. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna start chasing you. So run, go all the way back around to that room with the lockers. So you're gonna go all the way back in here. You can even close this door if you want. So he's gonna break down that door anyways, so you're gonna be okay. But yeah, since you made it in here before he was in here, he's not going to check the lockers and you're completely fine. So it doesn't really matter what locker that you hide in. But once he goes out of the room, he's going to go into a door. So you got to hear for that door sound. So we're going to be quiet for a second. Alright. So when you hear that metal door sound of him, like, opening the door, that's how you know that you're safe. So now we're gonna go back. Oh wait, no, we're gonna go back here. Oh wait, what am I doing? Right, we're gonna go all the way back. Sometimes I get confused. We're gonna go all the way back here. Press this button. And then that guy's gonna this guy's gonna come down the hallway. Now, I'm gonna hide into the right locker here. And while he's checking that, you can just run out. Because, like when they're checking something, they don't have enough time to be able to chase you. So now you just go back down that hallway and go into here. Alright, so we're gonna go on this hallway. We're gonna jump through this window and we're gonna start going along the edge here. Now in this part, this is where we are going to go through the showers. We're gonna get a key card to go through the showers. Alright, so we're gonna go into this place right here. It is a little dark, but there is a little bit of light. Chris Walker down there. But yeah, the key card is at the end of this hallway. I wouldn't recommend anybody using a camera at this part, just because like you can see, and you know, all you have to do is just go all the way to the end here. So now we're gonna go all the way back. We're gonna take a left here, and we're gonna go to this door where it says showers. So you can use a camera here. I guess I'll use a camera. And you're gonna wanna go to the window with the cloth here. Now make sure you don't, take too long, because there's gonna be a variant going down the hallway. But once you get onto this ledge, just climb all the way to the end. Climb in. Turn on your camera, and you are in the clear. So now we're going to go down this hallway, open that door, and we're going to open this door. So now we're going to hit this button. Now Chris Walker's going to be coming in as soon as you hit that button, so make sure you run back this way and climb up this vent. So you don't need a camera for this part, just follow the sides of the vent and drop down. Now Chris Walker, as soon as you drop down, will come to the back of the room and break down that door, as you saw right there. So now what you're gonna do, run to the fire, and yeah, we're going to drop down here. Here's another place where you have to use your camera, and there's a couple of ways of doing this. So I'm gonna do it the casual way. So really what you can do is you can turn off your camera when you're hiding behind the stairs. He's going to go to the right, and he's going to come behind these stairs. Now turn on the camera, and then just start running up the stairs. So we're going to go straight, and then we're going to go all the way around. And then go this way. Alright, so now we're just going to go through this gap, and we are in the clear. A little jump scare right there. Alright, so we're going to open this door, and we are going to climb on this bed and activate this cutscene. Now there is a variant that could, kill you, but you're not really in any threat unless you just stand there and let him hit you twice. So there's only like minimal threat here. Alright, so we're gonna jump. And forgot where there's like a battery. I know there's like in one of these or a battery, but yeah, if you wait too long, this guy will come out and come after you. So just come to this ledge here. You're gonna go shimmy to the right here, and you don't need to use your camera. Just look at this wall right here. Crouch. There's gonna be a little hole right here, and then just crawl through. Alright, so open this door. Be careful of this ledge. You could fall down and possibly take fall damage or even die. So just be careful when exiting this room. So we're gonna go into this hall here. You're gonna take a right, and you know where it says Wall Rider. We're gonna come this way, go around, and this completes the prison chapter. Alright, so now we're gonna go into this hole here. We are going to go around. You can use your camera here if you want. And we're going to go down through this gap. So we're going to go straight, go to the left. And this chapter is the sewers chapter. So we're going to go straight, and then we're going to take a right here. Go through this gap here. And this is another Chris Walker area. You're gonna see Chris Walker all over the game. So yeah, and he can, like I said before, he can hit you with, he can kill you with one hit. So what you're gonna do here, you're gonna run, and you're going to immediately go to the right. If you do this, Chris Walker isn't going to see you. Now you're gonna come to this room, and you are going to turn this valve. Now what I suggest you do is hide in this corner here. Chris Walker can either check this locker that's in that corner right over there, or he'll come over here, but he's not gonna be able to see you. So if he does check the locker, I would suggest running out. So let's see what he does here. Alright, so he is going to check the locker. So when he turns, just go slow and then start running. And that's how you get out of that room. So now for the second valve, we're going to come all the way across here. You can turn on your camera if you want. Then we're going to go left, straight, then right. We're going to go through this gap here. And then we're going to open this door. Alright, so once we do that, we can go through, back through the gap, and he will be right outside this tunnel. So what I suggest you do, since you go, if you get too close to the end, he can actually grab you out and kill you. So just be careful of that. So what I suggest you do is just back up a little bit, maybe to like the middle. And when he starts walking, just barrel it. Just let him walk away. And then just like, you know, crawl out when you feel like it's right. When he's like the right distance away from you. So just go as slow as you can. You know, you can even stand up if you want. Just let him go. He's gonna go across the hallway here. And once he makes it into the, well, yeah. Once he makes it into that hallway, across the hall, Or if he has his back turned, just go ahead and run this way, and there's going to be a ladder on your left. Once you make it to the ladder, you're completely safe and he cannot get you on the ladder. Alright, so now we're at this part. Make sure that you have your camera on. Make sure you jump over these. Now that steam right there can actually stun you. It won't be able to hurt. Like, it's not going to kill you, but it will stun you. So don't be surprised, like, if you run through that steam and you see some, like, red on your screen. Like, you'll be completely fine. Alright, so now we're just going to... Alright, oh yeah, make sure you turn off your camera. So we're going to go down this hallway here. Take this door on the left. And this guy's also friendly as well. So you just go down this ladder. You can also press the crouch button and you can just drop down. But yeah, we're gonna run around here. And we're gonna crouch and go through this old tube here. Alright, you also don't need your camera here, just use this brick wall. And just stay on the right, because we're going to be turning right at the end here. Alright, so turn right here. And we're going to keep going straight. Alright, so we're going to jump up. Open this door. Turn our camera on. And we're going to jump to this thing right here. So now, we're going to go up these steps. What I'm doing right there, those are called water hops. That's what we use in speedrun. So since my battery's low, we're going to reload here. And I think there's a battery in Courtyard, if I'm not mistaken. But so what we're going to do here is we're going to jump. We're going to hold sprint, hold forward, and jump. There's going to be Chris on the left side. So just do it until you see the stairs. Go up the stairs, go left, and then go up this ladder. After you're up this ladder, you're completely in the clear. There will be this guy. There's going to be a guy coming down this hallway. So trigger that guy. Have him come through here. And then go back down this hallway. And then go left. And then go through this door. After you go through that door, you're completely in the clear. And you can start going down this hallway. Gonna follow that guy. Right here you can turn on your camera. I will. And then turn it off once you see the gap. Right, so we're gonna go up the stairs. So this is gonna be the male ward chapter. And if you've made it this far, you're halfway through the game. Alright, so this is one of the only chapters where you're just going to be pushing these crates. So you gotta listen for a sound cue, kind of. So this first one you can push it once and you'll be fine. But the other ones you gotta push it twice. So this part is where it gets kind of stressful if you don't know what you're doing, or at least this upcoming part. So first off, you're gonna run down this way and you're gonna see somebody knocking at this door. Don't worry, you'll be fine. So this, you're gonna hear this sound when you push it. So you're gonna hear a metal sound scraping across the floor. So when you push it, and you hear that sound, that means you've pushed it. But you got to hear that sound twice. And also you got to see this crate moving forward as well. So, you know, obviously it's not blocking the door. So now we're going to go left and go through this little square hole here. Alright, so we're going to jump onto this bed and we're going to climb up this vent. Now in this whole chapter you're not going to use any camera whatsoever, except for maybe at the end. I mean, you can turn on your camera there. Alright, so just drop down, go around this guy. Now remember, listen for the sound. Make sure you hear it twice and open the door. Now what I recommend is you close this door and you push the crate in front of it. So they don't get you. Alright, so now just, you know, push this twice and open this door. And we're gonna go left, jump over this bed, close this door. If you want to feel safe, you don't have to. You just really just run through and jump up this thing. We're gonna go left, jump over this bench or desk, jump over this desk, and then run and jump. And the chase isn't over, so keep going. So keep going down this hallway. Turn right, jump. Go through this room. Take a right down this hallway. And we're gonna close this door.
You're not one of
Make
them,
sure
are
we're
you?
safe.
Quick, get in the dumbwaiter if you want to live.
So we gotta wait on this dumbwaiter, and then open the dumbwaiter and get in. So this is a lengthy cutscene here, so I'm gonna just let y'all watch this.
Hey, bullshit priest's guy, aren't you? As a witness or whatever, you must be exhausted. Huh? Let's take a break, huh, buddy? The old 2-martini lunch? Have a little confab, blah, blah. Heavier than you look. A little cardio wouldn't kill you. Okay, here we go, arms and legs inside the car at all times. You know, I love the mountain air up here at night. You want to head out and take a stroll? Go ahead, I'll wait here. Go on, run free. I'm in no hurry. No? All right. Nose to the grindstone, I like that. Okay, then, right this way. We're putting that tongue to any use anyway. Truth be told, I was just tired of looking downstairs. Here we are then. Thanks so much for coming by. We'll begin your consultation in a moment. We'll just need a second to wash up and, movies. And it'll give us a chance to talk. You know, I'm a bit worried how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I hope you haven't been letting him confuse you with all this holier-than-thou Bible thumping. No offense to the man, but I sometimes worry he might just be a little bit crazy. It's understandable. When people get scared, they just like to turn to God as anything else. You know, God died with the gold standard. We're on to a more concrete faith now. You have to rob Paul to pay Peter. There's no other way. Murder in it is the simplest form, but what happens when all money is gone? Well, money becomes a matter of faith. And that's what I'm here for. To make you believe. You paying attention? Don't pass out on me. It's a lot for you to absorb. There. Better, right? You understand how we cheat here? We made the consumer into the means of production. This thing is gonna sell itself.
Alright, so we're at the end of this cutscene here. So we're going to, depending on what you're using, I'm using a controller, but if you're using a mouse, you just wiggle the mouse. Controller, you just use the right stick. Wiggle it back and forth. Alright, so on this section right here, there's going to be this guy that talks to you, and tells you about Trigger. So Trigger is actually a 2-hit death. So what you can do is you can hide right here. So you can see the bed here. And he's going to be coming through this door. So you can see him walk all the way back to the bed, and once you do, you just sprint out. Now it's going to start chasing you. Go down this hallway, take a right, and climb up into this vent right here. Now we're going to turn this way. We're going to push this twice and open this door. So let's see, what you can do here is since that door is open, you go under here, and he does check under the bed, so it's just going to be kind of like a cat and mouse game, sort of. These rooms do connect, so
Kill me! Go ahead, fucker! Go ahead and murder me! See what happens! You think I'm scared of anything? Hold up there, buddy!
So what you can do is you can lead him into this room here. Just try to like juke him out. And oh, there's no door. Whoops. So you can lead him into this room here. You can take a hit. But yeah, just close this door. And then just push this. Open this door, and we're gonna run down this hallway. Alright, so we're gonna go around, just use that wall as your guide. Remember, we're on limited battery. Drop down, turn left. Open this door. You can open any one of these doors, it doesn't really matter. And then grab this key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go back and hide under this bed. I'm going to wait until he walks all the way back there. Probably about, maybe to that column right there, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little bit shorter. Yeah. And then once he walks to that column, just get out and start running. Go back over this and go through this door. So we're going to go down this hallway, and we are going to go through that door which we opened at the beginning, right here. So once we get to this elevator, we are actually in the clear. And this cutscene is scripted, so you're fine. You're not gonna die here. Alright, so now we're gonna go up on top of this elevator. Now, make sure you walk off as soon as you get up, because it will, like, you know, if you're wait a long time, this elevator will actually start moving up and you will die. So get off of the elevator as soon as possible when you get up there. Alright, so we're gonna go down this hallway. We're going to turn left and go down the stairs. So you can turn your camera on, or you can just walk straight. And yeah, you're gonna go down this hallway. You're gonna turn on the camera right here, and we're going to go to this door. You can turn off your camera in this room. Obviously, there's light you can see. Open this door, go down this hallway, and then climb on up here. Now this place, you know, is full of fire, so you got to be very careful. So, I mean, you can jump if you want to get through there faster. It's a little speedrun strat. But yeah, just if you want to, you can just walk, just to make sure you don't get damaged or anything. Crouch under this, and we are out. So this next area up here. Oh yeah, and you don't have to jump to the gap if you don't want to. That's enough. I'm just used to doing that in speedruns. So this upcoming area around this corner, that is also this is going to be a Chris Walker area again. So yeah, we're going to need to be very careful. And yeah. So we're going to come around here. When we start coming around, that's when Chris Walker comes out. So immediately turn to the right, go into this room, and go to the valve. So if we go out of the room, go into this room again, immediately we have enough time to get to this locker when he comes in. Now, most of the time, Chris Walker doesn't fully come in, you know, but this time, looks like he is. Alright, so we're going to wait for Chris Walker to turn the corner, alright, and then we're going to slowly get out. So what Chris Walker is going to do, he's going to go around, and there's going to be a door around the corner. So we're going to just do this, and we're going to go the long way around. So we're going to just go through this archway here, turn left, and go into this gap. Like I said, you don't need to jump to the gap. That's just what I do sometimes. You can if you want. So just go down this hallway, hit this little switch here, and then go back. This guy, he won't hurt you. He's fine. Alright, so once you cross in front of that doorway, Chris Walker's going to be there. So what I suggest you do is going to chase you, so just take him all the way around, because you're a lot faster than he is. Go all the way around here, and then take a left, and then just go to this room, hit the button, go out, go straight, and then take a right, and then go through this gap. Once you do that, you are in the clear. So now we are going to be going through the cafeteria. Well, it's not going to be that long because it's just a cutscene. But yeah, that is the end of the mail ward chapter. Alright, so this chapter is the Courtyard Chapter, which is one of the it's not really a difficult chapter, it's just, you know, it's kind of hard to see. If I do remember correctly, well, it's a document, but if I remember correctly, I think you can open this door and there might be a battery. Okay, maybe I'm thinking wrong. I know there's a battery out here. So what you're going to do, you're going to, you know, go out this door, turn left. Oop, let's see, I got stuck on the tree. Alright, we're going to go out this door. We're going to walk a little bit, and we are going to turn to the left. So we see this little light. You don't need to use your camera, but you can if you want to. So we barely see this light. You know, just go to the light, like, you know, you're a moth or something, you know. And there's usually a battery right here, but I guess, you know, I guess not. I know where there is a battery later in the game, but just grab this key, and then we're gonna run. You know, let the lightning show you the way, sort of. We're gonna run this to this light over here. Now, we're going to open this door, we're going to turn on the camera, because it's going to be dark, and we're just going to run back. Alright, so this part can get pretty tricky if you don't know what you're doing, or you don't have enough, you know, batteries. So just, oh yeah, and he doesn't automatically like bring up his camera when you get onto the roof. You have to like scoot up a little bit. But yeah, so just run and jump over that hole. You're going to go to the end here and then jump, and then jump again, and then go to this ledge. Now what I suggest is turn off the camera until you turn this corner, or you see the camera turning the corner, and then turn your camera back on. Alright, so jump here, and then jump again, and then climb up here.
Have to get out.
So we're gonna jump, or I mean, we're gonna run all the way down here. Now we do kind of have an extra battery. Or we have another battery if this one fails. So we're gonna run, we're gonna go over this bridge, and we're going to jump to the side, and then climb up here. Now remember to turn off your camera during this ledge part. Until you turn the corner. And then we are going to jump down. Now you can either, well yeah, you can go through these bushes here, or you can go onto the sidewalk, whatever makes it easier for you. Chris Walker's going to come this way, so you can take him around the left side of this carousel here. Or not carousel, but I forget what they're called, but you know what I mean. But just take him around and then go all the way back here, and then crouch, and then go through this hall. Now usually on normal there's a battery over here, and oh, there's a battery right here on insane difficulty. Nice. So I mean, if you're running low, yeah, just pick up the battery on this bench here. I mean, even if there wasn't a battery, I would have been fine, or we would have been fine. Alright, so we're gonna just climb into here, and this starts Female Ward Chapter. So we're going to, this is where it really picks up with using the camera. So we're going to go down this hallway and use, oh yeah, and you can reload in the gap if you want. So we're going to go through here. You can turn on your camera here if you want, but it is just a straight shot and then around the corner. You don't need to use your camera here because there's light. Alright, so jump. Open this door. And this is where you're gonna have to use, you know, battery management right here. And I will show you all the best route to do it. Alright, so we're gonna go. We're gonna do this. And we are going to, let's see, the speedrun strat does that way, but, and you can still go that way if you want, but the beginner way does it like this, or at least that's how I did it when I started. So we're going to open this door. We're going to grab this. He's going to be right here. Now what you can do, and it takes 2 hits for him to kill you, but what you can do is you can close the door, and you can wait for him to burst it down, and then run past it. Like that. Just turn back on your camera. And whenever you see light and you can see, just turn off your camera. So that would be wasting battery. Alright, so again, open this door. Close it. That guy will chase after you. So I guess kind of improvise here. Go around. And we're going to go all the way down this hallway. Close this door. Go back to this door. Wait for him to burst it down. Run out. Turn the camera back on. And then once you see the wheelchair guy, turn left. And then close that door. Keep the camera on until you see this room. And then close this door as well. Alright, so you see this key? Alright, press this button. Don't wait for the key. Just keep going. It will go down there. So go this way. And then go back down these stairs. Alright, so we're going to go into this first door here. Press the button, and there's the key. Now there is a little chase right here, but as long as you go up the stairs and make the jump real quick, he's not a threat. So go up these stairs, and then go to this door right here. If I'm not mistaken, there is also a battery up here, if you didn't get the battery in Courtyard. Yep, so here's a battery right here. And now we got almost full battery. Alright, so now we go around here. Go to this ledge. Gonna shimmy all the way across. And then jump. So this floor is gonna crack here, so don't worry if you hit the floor, which is what's supposed to happen, you're not going to die, you're just gonna take a little bit of damage. Alright. So you can use your camera, but you can just run to this and just press the jump button, because if you press forward while you're jumping, then it'll just send you over the top instead of climb up all the way. So now what you're going to do is, you don't need to turn your camera on, but this is the hole that we fell down, so just be careful when, you know, going through here. I'm going to turn on the camera here, and we're going to take a right. We're going to go right down this hallway, follow the wall rider. You're going to see this door shut. Now when you open it, just start running. If you go the other way and let the twins like kind of chase you, if you let the twins chase you, they can corner you and kill you, and they're a one-hit death. So we're going to shimmy across here. And jump. Now this part, you will not have your camera, but you will be able to see, so you will be fine. There is only one chase part in this, and it's really simple, as long as you know where you're going. So, just go down, go through this door, go around. And yep, there's a battery right there if you're low. So we're going to go through this little hole here. We're going to go around, and we are going to drop down here. Alright, so we're going to go around here, and there is a spear right there. So there we go. We're going to run around, go through this door, go through this door. It is going to be dark right here, but all you have to do is just go straight, go around this desk right here, and here's your camera. Now once you get your camera and you look left, that's when the chase starts. So just start running. I would recommend to have your camera on until you get out of this room here, since there's light. Alright, so now you're going to turn left, turn right. You're going to jump over here, turn left, and then jump up on top of this. Alright, so now you're going to jump up again, and you are going to go back through that little hole that you crawled through. Alright, so now that we got the camera, we're going to go back out of this room and climb back up on this platform thing that fell apart. Alright, so we're going to climb up. We're going to turn our camera on for this part since there's a hole there, and we're going to jump. Now you can turn your camera off. Now this part, you got to make sure you jump at the right time, or just go far enough to where you can jump. Now don't wait too late, or else you will fall, because this platform here will collapse, or this floor. So we're going to run and then jump. So just kind of wait until you're in the middle of that platform there, or that floor there, and just jump. This guy won't hurt you, but yeah.
One way out. Only one way out.
So this is going to be the end of Female Ward. Alright, so this area is also a Chris Walker area. There's going to be a lot of Chris Walker areas. So this area is pretty simple if you know where you're going. Alright, so we're going to go down this hallway. We're going to count 1, 2, and then go through this third door. So this chapter is called Return to Admin. This chapter isn't fairly hard, except for the end of the chapter. Alright, so I'm going to open this door here.
Yes, I'm supposed to have the key to the house.
So there's that guy in that elevator that's telling us that we have to get a key. Or that the key is in the, yeah, key, we have to get a key in the theater. Alright, so once we make it past this wall here, we can just drop down. You can just press the crouch button, or you can jump, either way. Yeah, I always like, you know, looking in here, because this guy is kind of menacing. But he is good at playing the piano. But anyways, you can turn your camera on, or you can just, you know, there's going to be a little light here, so you could just kind of barely see where you're going, and just use the chairs as a guide. Now this is going to be completely dark, almost, so you can use your camera here, you know, just turn your camera off, you know, when you're crawling through the gap, or the hole there. We're going to go to this door, and then we're going to go back. You don't need to use your camera here, because obviously you can see what's going on. So we're going to crouch, and instead of going back down those stairs, what we're going to do is we're going to go onto this ledge. So this ledge is going to take us to that balcony right there, obviously, and we are going to get a key that's in there. So the guy that ran out of that room was the guy that was in this room where the balcony is. So we're going to jump, climb up, and we are going to get this key. Alright, so now what we're going to do, there's two ways of getting down. You can actually go... Oh wait. Yeah, there's two ways of getting down. You can either go down the stairs, or if you want to make it easier, you can go over this railing here and press the crouch button and drop. Alright, so now when we get here, there's going to be one of the twins trying to knock down the door. So what I suggest is just being against the wall like we did last time. Wait till he knocks down the door and then just rush out. Alright, so as you can see, when we passed through here the first time, we saw a guy here, you know, telling us, hey, we need to go to the theater and get a key. Or he didn't say those exact words, but that's what he meant. So yeah, we're just going to go through this door where he was, and we're going to go up these stairs. So we're going to go to this right door. We are going to go through here, turn the camera on just for a little bit until we get to this door, and then we are going to take a left. Now you would think, you know, we would go through this door, but there's nothing really in here. We're going to go through this gap. And most of these people, like, you'll see like variants like right here. Don't be alarmed, most of them are friendly. And we are going to go down this hallway. We're going to count 1 and 2. If you don't count the doors, it doesn't really, you know, matter. Just try to memorize the room number. So the room number is going to be B326. So yeah, just remember this number, and yeah, this is the door you have to go out of, or door you have to go into, and that is the window that you have to go out of. So once we go out of the window, we're going to shimmy across. And there's another one of those people, just, you know, praying on the bed. This guy's friendly as well. And here we see the twins. Now, at this point, since you made it to the chapel, the twins are actually friendly. They're not going to kill you. So now we just go into the chapel and we grab the key. This key is going to take us to the... or this key is going to be the key that makes the elevator work. Sorry. When you grab the key, the door is going to close. This is about a 1 or 2 minute cutscene, so it's not too particularly long.
You are no longer an intruder. I fixed the elevator. It will take you to freedom.
And for some reason, Father Martin's going to burn himself. So rip Father Martin. Alright, so this part is actually one of the most crucial parts of the game, because you can actually die here. This upcoming part is a Chris Walker area, so you gotta be very careful. So once you drop down here, Chris Walker is going to come out. So yeah, you gotta just be ready. So you're gonna drop down and you're gonna take a right immediately. Now what you're gonna do is you're going to open this door, or wait. Oh shit, alright, you can open that door and jump over this couch. Ooh, that was a dumb move right there, but yeah. Open that first door and then jump over the couch when he comes. Alright, so now you're gonna run through this door, turn on your camera, and then jump up. Once you jump up, you're in the clear. Alright, so now we're going to go to the elevator, and this is actually the end of Return to Admin. So yeah. Alright, so this elevator is going to take us down to the underground lab. And underground lab is actually fairly simple. As long as you can make some key jumps, you're completely fine. And you only really need to use the camera in like one area. Alright, so we're gonna start going down this hallway here. Start going down this hallway. Open the door. And we are going to take a right. And then we're gonna go down all the way. We're gonna go all the way to this door here. Open the door. Now, I mean, like I said earlier, you can open any side you want. I'm just more comfortable with opening the right side. We're gonna go all the way back. We're gonna jump over these things. So, gonna do that. Go all the way back, take a left. You can turn your camera on right here if you want, but you just need to just barely turn this corner just to activate the alarm. And once you activate the alarm here, the wall rider will come out, so just be prepared to run. So we're gonna activate it and then turn around and run back down this hallway. So we're gonna go back down this hallway and then go back to the door that we came through. Alright, so we'll click it. and then we'll see Chris Walker. The only difference is he's not going to be able to kill you. You know, this is the end of Chris Walker. Now, this isn't the end of the Wall Rider. The Wall Rider can still chase you. You know, so you're not out of danger yet. But after this cutscene, you are in the clear for right now. Alright, so now we are going to go into here, and this will activate the Warnicky cutscene. So, there's not really too many complicated things in Underground Lab. From like a couple of jumps maybe. But yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this cutscene, and I'll come back when it's done.
Natural function of cells to produce molecules, but through psychosomatic direction, we engineered the precise molecules necessary. Mind over body. It was foolish and wrong to think we could control it. To use madmen to make something so strong. You have to stop him to murder Billy. Turn off his life support. His anesthesia.
Alright, so this is the end of the Warnicky cutscene. Alright, so now we're just going to wait for this door to open. And we're just going to take a left, and we're going to go down to this door. Once it opens, go all the way through. Or just go through it. We're going to turn. And the Wall Rider is going to appear on the left side. If you keep running, the Wall Rider is not going to be a threat. Take this first turn here. Go through the gap. Go up the stairs. And just go straight. And go into this Contamination Chamber thing. Alright, so now we're going to take a right. Open either the left or the right door. We're going to go into this area. Now, when you cross this line, that's when the door starts opening. Oh yeah, you can also like jump over this railing. Yeah, railing. I don't know why it took me so long, but you can jump over this railing if you want to. But I'm going to go down the stairs since this is casual. And we're going to come over to the right here. Going to go all the way down this hallway. Open this door. We're going to go all the way to the back. Go up these stairs. And then go all the way to this valve here. Alright, so when we turn the valve, we're going to start running. And when we get down, the Wall Rider is going to appear right behind us. There's also another way where you can just jump over the railing. But I'm going to play this as casual as possible. Alright, so now we're going to go to the left side. You can either go around the left or the right, but I'm more comfortable going around the left. So just go down, or go up these stairs, go through this gap, and just keep running, because the Wall Rider is going to still chase you. Go up we're going to go up these stairs. Go all the way to the top. Alright, and just run and jump. Alright, so now we're going to turn on our camera. And we're going to go all the way around. You don't have to jump over these. I'm just used to it. But yeah, just go to this Contamination Chamber. We're going to go all the way up these stairs. And we're going to go to these tables right here. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go down the stairs here. Go through this Contamination Chamber. And we're going to go down this hallway. Alright, so once you see the end of the hallway, just turn off the camera, and then we're just going to drop. You can drop or you can jump. It doesn't really matter. Either one will activate the cutscene, so it'll be fine. Alright, so now we're going to go through this door, and we're going to go all the way back out the way we came. Alright, so you can jump over here, but I'm just going to go down these stairs. Alright, so you're going to see this keypad and interact with the keypad. Now this will be the last time that we see the wall rider. You will hear him at the end of the game, but you won't see him. So yeah, this is the end of Underground Lab. And now all we gotta do is touch the yellow and black line at the end. So to get there, we're just going to turn around. We're going to go to these steps, activate a cutscene here. And it takes Miles a little bit because the wall rider, he's limping because the wall rider went into his body. Alright, so now we're going to activate another cutscene. And this is going to be the, well, almost the last cutscene of the game. Now all you gotta do is walk all the way down to the end, all the way down to this first yellow and black striped line here, and after your hand hits that stripe is when the last cutscene starts and you have beaten the game. If you have made it this far and have beaten the game, congratulations. It's really tough, you know. And it's a great accomplishment. So I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm gonna let this cutscene play out.
You have become the host.
What is that?